Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and I am streaming The Lord of the Rings Online. I will be doing Mirkwood on my warden here. And I am echoing. Turn that off real quick. There we go. There's a problem with YouTube. I've talked about it a few times now that since YouTube Gaming is on, it always wants to just play at my normal YouTube volume and echoes, and I have to always change the settings real quick once I start the stream, so we're always going a little bit slower on the start, but just took me longer this time because I completely forgot about it. But yeah, we're here in Mirkwood, ready to do some more questing. I had a lot of fun last time. We did most of Mirkcaves, at least I expect it to be most of it. We're still in it, so I don't know how much more is left, but I feel like we're about done, but maybe not. And then we also have, I need to turn not my in-game volume down, but my computer's volume down. But then we'll have door stocks, I think, afterwards, and got a few quests going on. And I do have some news, I guess, to share for you all. I have done 3 videos, got those recorded, not finished with them. I'll have to edit and render and upload all those videos, which takes a bit of time, but hopefully I can get at least those 3 and maybe 1 or 2 more up for my break next week. And hey Sanium, good evening or afternoon? That is a good question actually, which one it would be, because it's right in the middle between the start of evening and towards the end of what people would consider afternoon. Looks like I have a quest here. I need to collect the Ninglir. I think they're little flowers from last time. Here in Falog with all the boars. I feel like it will be way less crowded here. I don't know if actually some more people are on than last time I was on, when I was streaming last time when this launched. Oh, we also need spent arrows, it looks like. Okay. I guess both of those are just in this area. We can pick them all up. Hey Kenneth Rogers, and also Inspector Russ. I kind of missed that message since you sent it before I started, but you said... Oh, I just had that open with the translate there. It said cool streams and videos you have, according to Google Translate, so thanks for that. Glad you're enjoying them. This is a very exciting start, just picking stuff up off the ground. Man, really don't want to get this one. There we go. Here's somebody shout. It actually sounded like a warden at first. I don't know why, but it just did. And then I heard the minstrel instrument, so I assume it's a minstrel. Could be both. I was kind of wondering if we needed to kill anybody, and I don't think we do. I feel like I should just have to kill orcs at this point, but I do not. I just need to collect some more flowers and more arrows. And then I should have... I think these turn-ins will be back at the top of the Amon and Ganed place, because that is where the other quest was. So we did In the Wake of the Golden's Forest at the end of last stream, and then headed off. But did not do these other 2 quests that I'm doing right now. Just wandering around picking out flowers. Hope they find some use out of these flowers though. Spending a lot of time on that. A lot of hard work bending down. Hurting my character's back. Oh, I guess I do gotta go up for spin arrows. But Kenneth, you used to play back in the day, and it's good to see this game still alive. Yeah, I played a bit. Depends what you would consider back in the day. I kind of started in the middle of Mirkwood, actually. So I was still leveling back in that day, but... yeah, it's still alive. A lot of people still play. And pretty crowded here, since Mirkwood just came out on these servers, and we're running through it. I did switch my graphics down to DirectX 9, apparently. I kind of remember that from last stream. I didn't know that actually saved and took effect. So I was having issues with crashing, and back before the 64-bit client, when it was just the 32-bit client, I would always crash on DirectX 11, so I thought maybe changing to DirectX 9 would help, even though just the 64-bit client in general should help with that. Even though I don't think it... what was I saying? Yeah, I don't think the crashes are related to that. I still changed it down just in case. That was kind of something I wanted to test. So if I do crash kind of in a similar way that I crashed any of the basically any of the crashes I've had on the 64-bit client, we can just bump that back up. But I'm guessing because it's probably less crowded here, because more people are like further into Mirkwood, well, it's still a little bit crowded, the crashing will be less frequent, because it really only happens when it's really crowded in the area. So you used to play back before Mines of Moria, so during Shadows of Angmar. I always want to call it Siege of Angmar now, with it being Siege of Mirkwood. I think I even did that in a recent video on accident. I just called it like Siege of Angmar. This is why I bring that up. But yeah, that was before I started playing, definitely. Know a few people like in my kin and people that I play with that had started before Mines of Moria as well. Okay, so we did get some new quests. I was kind of thinking that I would get quests for this camp in the northeast, so we can do that. We need to find some signs of the Maladrim. Passing at the Gastanon. Is this a sign? I assume it is. It's one of their weapons. Looks like another sign down there. I can't actually... There it goes. I don't know exactly where this quest is. If it's outside these gates or also in the camp, maybe a little bit. But we can go ahead and get any items we see, and I also have to place a banner at the Gastanon. Oh, the Gastanon is the camp, not the gate. And then defeat enemies. This used to be full of orcs during that little intro instance thing. Not really an instance, but kind of an instance. It's like an open world instance off part of Mirkwood just for like the story to unlock it. A rock pile? What is this? Wonder if this is a sign or... Oh, that's to plant the banner. Oh yeah, so if I leave the banner undefended, I probably can't even move to like around a little bit. And just know another quest where I had to like stay at a gate. I tried to walk away just a little bit. Dang, this guy took like all the kills. I want all the XP and all the loot and stuff. Okay, gotta make sure I hit them this time. These might actually, the orc harassers might not actually drop anything. We'll see. Yeah, they do count as defeating enemies though, but they didn't drop anything. I think they did count as orc and erg slayers, so I still did lose some progress on something. Have a trait point. Don't think I need to spend it. Yeah, I need to wait to spend it on persevere. So in the traits, I'll get persevere for my next one, then probably defiant challenge, and then go through warcry, and then bane of shadow. So yeah, not too much exciting for me in the traits for a long while. I don't think in Mirkwood I'll be able to get all that much more. Could even consider respecking a little bit specifically for the way it's built here on the legendary servers. Like if I was just going and could keep leveling and could keep getting trait points, I'd continue with this path, but based on the limit I have and will have, I could consider going for like Gambit Builder damage or even for the finesse rating in Yellow Line. Alright, we should defeat all the enemies we need to. But we're just waiting one more minute. Oh yeah, I never checked any class trainer to see what skills I get now that we can actually look. Because I'm missing, I think, 2 gambits still, at least. I'm missing this gambit, which I did not get, otherwise it would be there, and I'm also missing resolution, that gambit. Those are the only 2 I really remember that I'm missing. I could be missing something else that I would like never use anyway. As always a possibility. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the last, or probably second to last group of mobs. should switch to yellow line real quick. My yellow line is all messed up though because I was building it specifically for just some specific encounters and instances. But yeah, this is a good way for me to hit all the mobs. I can just use the AoE Exaltation of Battle, the range version. Maybe. Oh, I'm still in melee stance. There we go. I just wanted to make sure I could tap them with the Minstrel and Lordmaster, kind of rudely killing them real quick. Not really rudely, they probably didn't even think about it, and it's just the game has open tapping now, but yeah, we're good to search for one more sign actually, and then we're good for turn-ins. Kind of forget what the sword is. Okay, it's just a random one-hander teal weapon from Moria instance. It looks kind of neat for a sword, kind of unique. It's a little bit thin blade and then really sharp at the end. But got like a unique looking handle. Thought I would keep it just for potential cosmetic reasons. I don't know if I would ever use it or if I have another better looking sword, but it's also just a neat sword in general. The stats aren't like the best, but they got some decent things going for them. And just being like a teal weapon, good DPS for like an offhander if you're a dual wielding class like a champion. Or burglar if you want to not use daggers.
What can I do for you?
Hey Jelly PvP.
What do you need?
Okay, I got a couple turn-ins. Got a couple quests to accept. I do want to look at my LI stuff real quick. Ooh, I got some more. I'm already up to level 9 on Valor. It's like really high. I feel like I'm getting so much virtue XP now that it's all going into something I actually want. That's just really weird. So I'm getting a lot of physical mastery from that. I think I'm at the cap now actually. I don't know how much above the cap I am, but it's just something to now consider because this is giving me a lot more physical mastery than it used to be. Let's see, if I unequip, okay, my necklace would give me about how much less physical mastery? Yeah, about 700 less, and I am not quite at the cap, so probably not too far away. I could even just unequip Valor and see that. Yeah, that actually helps put me to the cap still, but I think it already helped put me to the cap in the first place. But getting more ranks on it is still useful, I think, at this point. I still want something with like physical mastery because that just gives me more flexibility with my gear, I think. Not too familiar with the Mirkwood gear for that specifically, though. I think we're just finished with the quest here because I already have something to go to Echad Mothalin and also have like the book quest there. We've already been there. Actually, Echad Mothalin is a different one. I was thinking that was like the Haunted and Durstocks area. But we can still go to this quest and then probably work on the book quest a little bit later. I probably will, not Moria. There we go. That one's to do a skirmish actually. Right, this one? I'm pretty sure this one's like Strike Against Dananglar, that skirmish. I think that one's pretty fun if that's the offensive one that I'm thinking about. Got a lot of mail. I'm really bad about reading my mail and like deleting things, but yeah. At least I can click away the notification. And then I also have a lot of stuff I sent from my Runekeeper to this character, and I have stuff I sent from this character to my Runekeeper, and it's basically just mail storage of stuff that, you know, I could eventually take care of, but don't really need at the moment. A lot of it is just stuff that is potential gear upgrades for alts, or a lot of crafting stuff and general legendary item stuff. Maybe even potions, reputation, just all sorts of stuff like that that takes inventory space that I don't ever like feel like I immediately need. Okay, so we got a lot of quests here actually, and we have to go around a lot of different places it looks like. Although a few of the rings are just associated with the quests that are in large areas, so maybe not. Deserters is the only one that's like really around here. Which here's a goblin deserter, so that works. I assume I need to kill spiders and things like that. Oh, I'm still in range stance at least. I don't know if I'm in range spec, I'll switch in a second. What is in the fray? So minus 10% attack duration. I didn't know if it gave like increased melee damage or anything. I know you get a melee damage debuff, which is maybe a little bit of what I was feeling there. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of the quests it looks like I can do in the cave with the bats and... Oh, with just the bats rather, so probably won't go into the cave for that, but if I really need to, I can. I just want to kill the goblins I need to right now. I also have to defeat a specific person actually at Rotham. So that might actually need to go in the cave for that part. I also see I need to defeat somebody at the Dreadwater's Lair, so probably should go there for the spiders, and Deserters is already done. So where is this quest? Addercop? Yeah, Addercop. That's the one we'll go to down there. And then muzzling the pack. I need to defeat Black Maw, and I'm guessing he's where that ring is as well. If I want to go up that little hill, maybe we can get going. Yeah, I assume I need to go down here. I'm guessing it is the spider boss by the looks of things. The Dreadweaver's Lair, so that's where I need to be. I just don't right now see a lot of mobs up there. I don't think they're in a cave or anything. Looking at the ring, I expect the boss type mob to just spawn right here. Could be dead right now, somebody else might have killed him. Kind of curious. I'll go around and check, I guess, because if I'm just waiting for him to respawn there, that's a little bit more boring. Maybe it was the Guardian that killed him. Okay, I think I saw a bat, but that looked like a really big bat. Yeah, that looks like a... I was gonna say that should not be a green bat, and it's like a normal type mob for a bat. Okay, looking at the mini-map, I still don't see many mobs down where I was, where I just came from. I was kind of hoping I could jump on that rock and take a look down there. Man, these spiders are really like, they're not doing anything to me at all. There we go, there she is. No, better try and get up with this rock so I can tap. Oh, that's a really big spider. I did not see that when I was coming down here. Well, there we go. We can maybe actually have to use a few skills to kill this one. Oh, are these new pieces of gear? I was curious what these would look like. That's heavy armor. These are heavy armor pieces, but if they translate into the light armor, the vitality upgrade would be kind of nice, I'm thinking. For 5 levels, it's not too bad, I don't think. I'm just curious what, like, if all the things have good stats like that, the fate wouldn't be too great. I need to kill wolves, right? I guess I haven't seen a wolf because I haven't killed a wolf. It's actually a pretty big wolf, I think. I remember northern Mirkwood from update 22 more than the southern Mirkwood. And just so you all know, if you weren't watching yesterday, the only part I really remember of Mirkwood for some reason was, I think, the Haunted Inn and some of the quests there that go to like the east and northeast, and basically everything else, at least right now, I don't really remember. anything in particular about it, but just comparing this, which almost feels like my first time here, even though I'm pretty sure I would have done these quests before if I made it all the way to the Haunted Inn and done that intro and all that, but just so far comparing it to Northern Mirkwood, I find the questing better. And the environment, that's actually what I wanted to talk about, not the questing, even though I do find the questing more enjoyable. Northern Mirkwood didn't start too bad to talk about that briefly, but the environment of this Mirkwood, the original Mirkwood, that is Southern Mirkwood, I find to be better. It was just really cluttered feeling and really annoying feeling, and even though this is like shown kind of as what I assume is supposed to be a really dense forest, it works a lot better for like the game setting, being a lot less cluttered than what like Northern Mirkwood is. I'm guessing all the wolves are dead. I think that was the same guardian that I suspected of killing the spider, wherever he went. Thought I just passed by a guardian. Maybe not. These aren't the bats, are they? Could be. I feel like with the bat, I'll actually have to go to, I'm guessing that's the Goratham place. Yeah, this is Packhowler's Hill, which is where Black Maw should be. And a lot of wolves should be, because this is like a little wolf den. A swamp cat? That was unexpected. Like, it kind of looked like a wolf off in the distance. They're pretty similar color. They look different up close, even though they're still relatively similar. One of them knocked me back. I assume it's the cat. Well, there's Black Maw, but I still need to kill a lot of wolves, and I feel like this is the best place to kill wolves. I'm just guessing I'll have to wait for them to respawn. I can maybe hunt a few bats or something, but I think I'll get all the bats I need, and like when I get the Cartray and that guy at Goratham, and the Stolen Satchel, I assume, is also in that cave, or what I suspect is a cave right there. It really looks like a cave on the map. And a bat cave sounds about right. Just an odd number of bats here. Well, I should be able to find more wolves elsewhere, but I really feel like just based on me not finding that many, I found like one in another area, that it probably wouldn't be my best bet to go around hunting and just rely on finding them, and just sticking in the area, maybe waiting for them to respawn and just try and quickly pull them, make sure I get them seems like the best option, but because I'm not too familiar with this place, I don't know what to expect with that. Yeah, there is somebody else here. Hey Lord Butt Grab, and yes, I can show the trait tree and virtues. This is my trait tree right now. I have a lot of stuff in the red line, starting the blue line, but I talked about earlier how it could be potentially better to go in the yellow line for Mirkwood here. I think wolf is being pulled. Okay, make sure I hit it real quick. Okay, so yeah, that's my trait tree. And then my virtues associated with it are these. Currently working on Valor, even though I'm actually over the physical mastery cap at this point. Probably replace determination or zeal with wit, and then confidence eventually. Two things I have pretty low right now. Just so I'm not like way over capped on physical mastery. Which of course with the flexibility of gear is kind of why I want physical mastery, so it could all change when I get geared at 65 with that. Depending like what type of mitigations. This guy should count as a wolf, I would think. I mean, he's a wolf, he's in Durstocks. We'll see. I'm not going to look because I'm kind of curious, and I'll find out when I kill him. Yep, he did count as a wolf, good. I kind of feel like some quests like that, they might not count as the mob you need, and he fortunately did. That one's a bat. There is a wolf back up there. There might even be a couple wolves right now. Yeah, there was a wolf right here, and then... Oh, that's a swamp cat again. Probably the same cat I killed earlier. I think this minstrel needs to get a hit. Okay. If I can get a hit with my gambit, maybe. Well, now's as good a time as any for screenshots. It's kind of hard, I think, to get some screenshots that really work for like videos in areas like this, but some of these could. Kind of like doing some environmental ones, but it's kind of what's a little bit hard to get here unless I include my character pointing way down like that. That is a bat. Is that a wolf? Almost didn't look like a wolf. It actually kind of looked like a cat. One of the swamp cats. It only made sense that it would be a wolf, but... Is this minstrel around? Kind of ideally not kill the wolf, just she needs credit for that still. Oh, but I was kind of dying there. Well, we got some wolves back up here. Oh, there's a wolf keeper apparently. I want to make sure I pull black maw though. Let's see, how many wolves have we killed? 7, so this will be number 8. And then I'll get number 9 here. Yeah, that's a wolf. I don't know why I'm using Fierce Resolve right now, but I am. I need to use Dark Before Dawn. Gotta try to get back on track with that. I still have 2 class trait points I can get from using skills, but I've been kind of lazy about it. Okay, so I only need 1 more wolf. I could sit here waiting for it to respawn, but I really feel like I should be able to find 1 more wolf out and about. And if I really need to, I can search around a little bit and come back here, but yeah, I feel like with only 1 wolf, it's kind of safe. Hopefully. There's a wolf. Yeah, I figured there would be wolves out here, but I just didn't want to have to spend either too much time searching around, but yeah, maybe it could have been better to start wandering a little bit earlier. But glad I just got the one I needed, so we'll just take that. And it might be the only one in the area. Although I kind of doubt it. I just feel like there should be more wolves scattered throughout. I just maybe wasn't finding any or seeing any along my ways doing the other things I was doing. But yeah, we are ready to go to the Bat Cave now. Goratham, which we are on the wrong side of. Oh, there's a wolf. Oh, this might not actually be a cave. It actually is a non-instance cave. I don't know, basically, yeah, it's not really a cave. I guess I could have killed more bats around there. I know where a ton of bats are, though, around the wolf area. But pretty much every cave in LOTRO is instance, and because there were like rings right here, I assumed that there was just a cave here. I actually got like the double dots on both. What? I have no idea how I used code there. But I got the double dots on the 2 fist spear gamuts I used. It's always nice to see that with the red line actually being able to do that with Martial Fury. Okay, we should find plenty of bats, and now we're finding wolves. Seems to be the way it goes. Finding a ton of wolves here. I think that was like 3. Maybe 4? Thought I was just 3 though, but probably 4. I looked elsewhere. What? For some reason it seemed like I went suddenly out of combat. That was kind of weird. I feel like he's about to run back, otherwise I would just like run away a little bit more. I have so many heritage things. Once I get a better LI though, I can level them up and level any other LIs I need up pretty decently and get some good XP from that. So yeah, I did not expect to have an issue here with bats. I could have killed more bats along the way, definitely, but I was just envisioning with the quest actually going into a cave and having to kill bats along the way to this little boss bat and the satchel I needed. But that was not the case, clearly. We only need 2 more bats, and I know there are a ton around the wolves here, and it's not too large of an area. Don't mind spending a minute walking there and killing any bats I need along the way, and here are 2 more bats. So we don't need to worry about that. I feel like I'm attacking really slow. Do they debuff me? No, they give me a run speed debuff though. Also have a bonus here. Oh, this is crafting experience bonus weekend. Yeah, we're still at 60% XP gain. I was like, I don't feel like I'm leveling that fast. I would already be getting somewhat close to 63 if that was the case this whole time. I'm not worried about leveling too fast. I feel like I'm getting plenty of XP to get 65 by the time I finish Mirkwood. And ideally I would finish Mirkwood, but it's always hard for me to quest when I'm at the level cap. That's why I feel like Virtue XP could be a good thing they could give you for quests. Maybe when you're at the level cap specifically on like legendary servers, regular servers, whatever. If you're at the level cap, maybe doing any quests give you a little bit of Virtue XP. That way you actually get something for it. Some sort of progress. So we are on a quest, a shadow on the camp, uncover the mystery at Burgle Stag. Sounds like orcs, but it is goblins. There, no, that guy actually looked like an orc. Looked like the little skeleton type, skinny archer orcs. There's an orc. See, have the clue to the mystery. I really don't know where to go for this. There's a ring right near me though, I do know that much. It's kind of why I thought the only orc I saw here might have the mystery, or the clue to the mystery, whatever I need. According to the map, it might be up. Although I feel like I was right at it. Killing a goblin, maybe? Oh yeah, it looks like killing a goblin might do that. Maybe nervous goblins specifically. I don't know what the other goblins are called. Well, I got a deserter's note, so we're good to turn that in real quick. Getting a lot of other class LIs. Really unfortunate. I feel like they should change. I feel like everybody feels this way actually, that they should change legendary items to be sellable and just not get so many of other classes, or even just like filter. I know some people find value in getting LIs for like every class and being able to sell or trade them or give them to somebody, but I kind of feel like a little bit better system might be you just can't loot LIs from other classes. Just because they get in the way so much in your inventory, but also just being able to sell them straight up would be not too bad. Like ones you don't have slotted, maybe unidentified ones you could sell, and if it's identified you cannot sell it. So we need to destroy the idol of the necromancer. Sounds like a good idea. And then we also have to defeat Talatum at this Burgle Stag's place. Just avoided like every goblin and orc it seemed like in this camp walking up this way. Okay, a lot of mobs were following somebody. Oh, maybe they were following me. They were all trying to attack me. I don't know, maybe I hit them or something, but I could have just run into them and didn't realize it. We still have one more here. But I need to go north to get the idol and destroy it. Here's another signature we need to kill. I wonder if these quests were a lot harder back in the day, because I'm just like breezing through this one right now. Had I killed 2 signatures. This guy's even summoning totems and casting something. Okay, we got that. We got a new deed for Dead Slayer. I guess these are the first dead that I have killed. But yeah, just thinking back in the day with Mirkwood, I, again, for some reason, just don't remember it all that well, but I was having trouble, like, on my Runekeeper, I know, definitely around this time, and I did Inidoith on him, but I don't really remember, like, facing too much crazy difficulty by the time I went through, kind of, Inidoith this level range. Especially compared to, like, Moria, but I kind of wonder with a quest like that, killing 2 signatures, I assume it wasn't the hardest thing. But just a lot more difficult with the camp going on. I just didn't have to worry about anything, basically. I haven't had to worry about anything with difficulty at all at this point in the landscape. Okay, so now I need to go to the Haunted Inn, which is where there are a ton of quests there, I know. At least I saw a lot of quest givers and that kind of sounds familiar. Still got a messy quest log overall. I can fit 25 quests, so if I really need to, I actually can abandon all these Lothorian quests. I don't need like just the regular Lothorian quests. I do kind of want to keep the Dar Narbogud or in the Moria ones just in case. Why can't I cancel this quest? It's really weird. I guess I have to complete it. I really wish I feel like you should be able to cancel like every quest in the game if you want. But yeah, there are some random book quests I used to get that were uncancelable and it was really annoying.
How can I be of service?
Okay, so I think we can take a break from the regular questing. That's a nice outfit. I keep running into that minstrel, but oh man, I can't see the outfit. That's a pretty decent looking one though. I need a new outfit and just actually finding a nice one that I like along the way. Made me curious. I think Emmenloon is going to be like Drownhole and Emmenloon. Both of those are camps that I will not be heading to yet. I want to do all the quests here for Haunted Inn and to the kind of east-northeast area. But like I said, these are the quests I'm kind of a little bit familiar with at least. Don't know if I need to go here. Yeah, nothing to reforge. I wonder how close. I feel like everything's really close. Okay, these are only level 25, so not too bad. I should track my first stage. That would probably be helpful. So my first stage, the next thing I really want is increased light type damage. I think I'll just save up probably for that. Cyanium, I am probably going to complete all of Mirkwood, even though I will outlevel it and get to level 65. That's what I was talking about, just really wish there was still something I got from quests other than gold, gear, and tokens. I kind of feel like Virtue XP would be a really good thing if you're at the level cap to get something and get some progress on your character, some sort of XP. And I don't really think that LI XP would quite count with that because you get like a lot of things to increase that. Oh, I need to actually launch Strike Against Stain and Glory, I think. I was kind of waiting for it to teleport me in, but this is something I have to do. So we're running a skirmish, but it is for the Moria book quest. So that is fine for that.
Those they have captured in battle. The prisoners must be rescued swiftly.
Okay, so this does not seem like the strike against Dananglor that I know. Maybe it's another one that I'm familiar with. Maybe I've like never run this one, but this does not look like what I remember for like a strike against Dananglor. I assume it's like the full skirmish if you're even doing the book quest version of it. I don't know why it would be like really different. But yeah, just not what I remember. I wonder if I actually do get like deed progress for killing Moroval or things like that here. Let's see if I can find Mirkwood here. There we go. We have Dead Slayer, Spider Slayer. Yeah, nothing for Moroval. There might not be a deed for that at all. Yeah, for some reason I don't really remember this one. I know I've done the skirmish. Hey Clone Guy 901, you're enjoying watching my channel? That's good. But yeah, I just don't remember the skirmish. Again, I don't know if it's different for the specific one that I'm doing for the book quest, or why it would even be different for that, I do not know. No skirmishes were first introduced with Mirkwood, even though they gave them to us in Moria. Okay, so I should have a counterattack, I expect. Maybe not. These ones might not. I'm kind of... Yeah, it feels like this one won't. Well, I gave it a little bit of time. I just didn't know where it would be from if there was one. So we can get the one near me. I guess the West Bridge is what I'm headed to. Kill all the mobs here. We can get the flag. There's a lieutenant. There's another offensive one like the Ringlace Lair. Does that sound familiar? Or something with like a necromancer. Either of those two might be ones I'm more familiar with. I think there are two that I have run, but I assume this is the regular skirmish. Just again, not familiar with this one, oddly. Oh, I still need one more Moroval. The torch flames flicker out. Well, I guess I should light them. Don't know what the encounter is in this one. Gorogmal. And we also have a... Oh, that was just the encounter update, the terrible scream from this Moroval. We can use Mighty Blow. And then we can use... Not used to having time to use my bleeds, so... Now I can get them. Did a counterattack launch? I don't know where these light balls came from. They weren't actually in combat with me. Maybe I didn't need them like at all. Oh no, another counterattack has been launched. So I guess that was the first counterattack. This time a lieutenant has joined the enemy. Where are they coming from? They're coming from the top, it looks like. Nope, they're going around. Okay, so they actually came from that east thing. I got the east entranceway. I wonder if it's because I got the east entranceway that they went around here. Hey, Dan's Adventures. Okay, so now we can head south and get the south entranceway. See where we need to go from there. I am really slowed right now. Oh yeah, I killed all the mobs here. Kinda forgot about that. Oh, we have some more torches to get. I assume there will be a counter-attack. No, I'm getting an encounter. So I need to go open the upper courtyard now. Yeah, it could have just been the west bridge. No, we have a counterattack. That was a really delayed counterattack though. Oh, I'm actually taking some decent damage here. Good change of pace. I guess when they do tactical fire damage, I'll actually be a little bit vulnerable. Okay, got that. Now we need to go to the upper courtyard, which does not feel like where I'm headed. Yeah, I think it should be above. I assume a gate opened there or something, because that was all blocked off earlier. Yeah, so this gate here open, and now I can get this. This part actually seems a little bit familiar, getting up here to the upper courtyard. It's like the only part I'm really remembering at this point now. Are we already on the boss? I guess we are. A kind of quick skirmish in a way, it's just kind of weirdly laid out, I guess. Which is, it's not like poorly laid out, I don't think, it's just a little bit different. I think one of the skirmishes here is like a lot longer than the usual ones. This one wasn't too long overall. Unless there's more to it, that's a possibility. Nope. Didn't think there was, but it was possible. Got our loot, got that done. Now we can turn that in and see what's next. Oh, now we need to go back to the Haunted Inn. Actually, outside the Haunted Inn. Got 100 marks for that. Okay, so we got a quest opened up. It looks like I have some quests back in the inn. I just want to make sure I didn't actually miss anything, or if it was just kind of being weird. Oh, the book quest. Yeah, talk to the Greyhammer inside. So we need to find 2 different Greyhammers and ensure their safety. I wonder if these are skirmishes again. I know they have a few skirmishes, but I feel like there'd be a little bit of a break. Chapter 5. Okay, they're both down in the Drown Halt, so we'll probably wait on that until I actually go into that area, because that's kind of what makes sense. And to look at the level of that quest at 62. So that should be okay. A lot of the quests I have right now that are like level 62 here are actually for the north and east. Actually, I need to search near Dan and Glore now. So yeah, this part is again the kind of part I'm a little bit familiar with these bridges. I remember it being really annoying and kind of difficult. That's actually, I did talk about the difficulty, not remembering it too much, but I know when I went through here, which would have been on, not on this character specifically, but my warden on Arkenstone, that it was just kind of difficult and annoying to navigate for some reason. I don't know. Oh, there are some Moreoval. Well, we'll see if I get a Moreoval Slayer deed, and we'll know the skirmishes do not count for that. I didn't think they did, but it was just possible because I know like instances will count. We did not get a Moreoval Slayer deed, so that does not tell me anything about that. No, we have a lot of quests here. You know, a lot of different things I need to check out. Don't know what all I need to do. I already did the Lost Explorer somehow. Don't even know what I did with that, but It's ready for turn-in. Okay, defeat ruins bats. I thought I just defeated a ruined bat. That's kind of weird. Okay, search treasure piles. That's kind of what I just did. I assume I need to defeat or collect things from these Morrible, which, yeah, does appear to be the case. I think the tokens, and then I also need to defeat spiders and the Durstocks. So that's kind of unrelated to what I need to do here. Wow, that bat did not want to be hit. All like my AoEs. It doesn't want to get hit by anything, and then it just suddenly dies when all my dots and everything actually hits. This quest is nice because it doesn't actually make me find anything of worth when I look in the pile of treasure. So even if there's nothing of value, I still get progress on the quest for actually searching. I don't have to actually find something of value, so that's kind of nice. Not sure what's in here. Oh, nothing. Well, that solves where we're going next. Not there. I assume up these steps looks like a few different mobs up there and should lead to a couple different things, I think. Like pile of treasure. I got a lot of mobs here. I'll probably pull a few of them up here and then deal with them. I think I'm rooted right now because I cannot move. I do have to be a bit careful just because there is the potential for me to take too much damage here. I don't think my morale tap's gonna help too much in the red line here. And then my stun messed up my gamut with that. Okay, I'm getting a little bit worried about my morale actually. Finally something that did something to worry me. Even though nothing like really resulted from it, I didn't even have to find my potions to put them on my skill bar. It's kind of odd, I actually have that potion there on the skill bar, but when I didn't have my inventory open it didn't show. But yeah, I got my potions back and now I'm stunned and that game it didn't hit. And apparently I'm using Gambit default. I guess that skipped over the fish shield builder. Okay, so we need to kill bats, right? So can kill more of them. I don't know if I lost like finesse gear. I know it's not too high to begin with, but I'm really feeling some issues with that right now. Kind of the same thing I was feeling on my Warden on Arkenstone. Maybe even a little bit worse just very recently here. Okay, we know there are tons of bats. It should not be a problem to get all those. This is actually something, I haven't run into many groups where I can pull this many mobs actually, just because everything's so crowded and they're all dead. But something I could consider switching to blue line, but having no issues with that fight in particular. But yeah, now I should actually have time to search some more. I've only killed 5 bats. I don't know, I feel like I've killed 10 bats. Like, not 5. Well, there's 3 bats right here. So after these 3 bats, I should be at 8. And after all these bats, I should actually be at 10, where I thought I was already at. I just want to make sure I kill all these bats and actually see myself killing them now, so I can know where I actually should be. Okay, we actually get a use out of Dark Before Dawn here, need the power restore. If I get 1 piece of in-combat power regen gear, I should never need that, but I don't have that piece anymore, and there are a lot of crafted options, I think, for that. I can get, I could even get a slightly worse, like level 58 crafted bracelet just to avoid that. It would probably be, like, better, but with any of the raiding I've done, we haven't had fights long enough, even in, like, Dar Narbogud. The only ones that really notice it are some of the longer bosses in the Rift, because we could turn the difficulty up with that. And probably will notice it more like with Ostdunhoth. I still need to search a lot more of the treasures. Actually, only 2 more. Thought I needed to search a lot more. Thought I would actually find more up here, but I haven't found all that many, I don't think. Finding a lot of mobs to kill. I think I still needed some treasures or tokens from them. Searching the treasures, collecting the tokens. There's another bat. I am at 10 bats, so this will put me at 12 bats. No treasure in this area. Okay, all the bats dead. Still need to kill 10 spiders and 2 more treasure piles. There's a treasure pile, but that one looks already gotten. There's one right here, and there should be some others around the area. Shouldn't really need to go back searching a really long time. There's actually one glowing right there. There's another one right there, but it's not glowing, so I've already gotten that one. Guess I just missed this one. Hey Morton Rose, doing pretty good here. And Mirkwood, been streaming already an hour. It actually doesn't feel like I've been streaming close to an hour yet. Feels like maybe half an hour. I kind of forgot though, we've done a lot. We actually started in Murkeeves and finished up those quests. I forgot about that part actually. Guess that's what happens when you're having fun questing. Okay, so just to make sure I'm not missing a quest here, I'll go ahead and untrack the ones I've completed and track all the ones I still need to do. And I don't have a quest in the area. I do have an orange one for the peculiar tomb down there. And then Sly Beast and Woodbry. Oh, I should have gotten the Haunted Inn quest before I started like the other Dorstocks quest, because I needed for those quests spiders and wolves, and now I need spiders and wolves. So could have just gotten like 2 for 1 on all those. And I know with the wolves, there's the wolf den down there, but that doesn't have too many wolves. There are a lot more wolves near the bat cave, and there are a ton of, it's not really a bat cave, but I'm going to call it a bat cave probably from here on out. And there were a lot more wolves outside the bat cave, and then a lot of bats outside the wolf den. So those were kind of flipped. If it's still the case, I will at least know now where to go for all that stuff. Good time for a screenshot, I think. Hey Tiago, Holton, and I am playing on Anor right now, so one of the legendary servers. Also do play on Arkenstone as well for a regular server. Okay, so let's get the gravestone at the peculiar tomb. See if we find any spiders and wolves along the way. Should find plenty of spiders. I don't think I will have issue with that. I had another quest for spiders. I think there are a ton around the Dreadweaver's lair. There's a wolf, and based on the last one, I want to kill any wolf I see. Oh yeah, forgot your greetings from Brazil part, so hello to Brazil. Wow, he doesn't want to get hit by my game hats. There we go. Okay, so still searching for the tomb, which I went way off track for. Don't need to kill bats, that is good, I suppose. There's the record keeper. Record keeper. I think I said record keeper for some reason. Don't know where I would have gotten that from. Oh, we need to search the next tombstone. Now the third one. The fifth one. Maybe we'll find the right one. Well, this one's completely blank. I probably should have guessed it was that one in the first place because it was glowing and had that shade around it. But apparently the game didn't want me to do that one first. Alright, so hopefully there are some wolves if I actually head east to the wolf den. There's one wolf. I'll take that. There's a spider. Still need to kill any spiders. It doesn't matter where I kill them as long as I kill them, so this will work. And some more spiders. Again, spiders I don't expect to be an issue at all, just the wolves. Finding plenty of spiders outside the spider area anyway. No, there's at least one wolf up here. Black maw. Yeah, that's the only wolf I see in the area. There might actually have been another one that just respawned. Yep. Maybe we can, there we go. I'd rather mobs have like 10 times as much health as they do if they didn't resist me. That would be more fun than just my attacks completely missing, even if it still made it take longer overall for combat. I just really don't like mobs resisting. And if they do that as a way to kind of add health, it's just really inconsistent and probably not like intentional that they do it that way, but it's just makes enemy health really inconsistent and kind of more frustrating than if they did just have a lot more health to begin with and didn't resist. Doing pretty good on the wolves, I think, finding quite a lot just randomly out here, more than I was earlier. And we also have like spiders in the area, so I'm not really having too much downtime just searching, which is a good thing. Actually, I might have to go back a little bit for the spiders at this point, and I see even another wolf. Oh, dude, just doing a lot better with the wolves than I was before. Yeah, did you get resisted a lot in Mordor? I know at that point if you didn't have your finesse up, it would be really bad, which probably ran into that issue. And on top of that, mobs had a lot of morale just because there was the huge jump in stats with gear. And then once you got a few pieces of gear, it would help a bit, but you need to get like specific pieces with the stats you really wanted. And on top of that, just the light of Arendelle. Yeah, this would be a really nice time to actually have the wit. I think I'm going to work on that now. This isn't just like it's bothering me right now type thing, it's something that would be generally useful. Wit, I think that would be better to work on at this point than Valor. I got Valor up to like an okay-ish amount, like a good starter amount, but really working on wit right now for the finesse would actually be more useful. So it's in a way good that I'm being resisted a lot here, just to remind me that that's a good thing I should probably switch to. Yeah, getting Light of Arendelle, that really helped. Getting your first few pieces and being even above what the Light of Arendelle get a little boost was helpful. We're trying. Yeah, I'm gonna fall. Kind of figured I would fall, but I don't know why I was going this way. A little bit of exploration, I guess. It's just where all the spiders and wolves led me to. Well, we'll go back around and probably go towards the spider area. I'm having trouble actually jumping and moving around. Well, that was a fun way to just get back to this area. We're not even free yet from our falls. Might still have a chance to break my legs. Oh, there's a wolf. See, I knew we went this way for a reason. Okay, my character really doesn't like going on hills, and this is a safer area to finally settle with my mount. Alright, now we are good to move back around again. Probably go towards the wolf den, see what's up there, and then head towards just the spider area. I don't think I need to, based on my experience this time at least with killing wolves, don't need to worry about that. Took me a lot longer to get to 8 wolves last time. Here's a spider. And spiders still doing good. Already got half of them, and there will be a ton of spiders to the east, so I don't need to worry about that. But whatever I can get, I will go ahead and take. No wolves here. One wolf over here, though. Nice that you can see the swamp. There's a little bit of like a clearing and just enough of a gap to actually see a little bit of the swamp from here. More wolves. I don't know, maybe I just had bad luck last time with the wolves, or maybe I didn't start paying attention to them early enough. I know I started staying towards the wolf hill, but even like right now I'm finding a lot more with that here. How many warden characters do I have? I actually don't have all that many. I used to have, well, I guess I still have a lot. Hold up, I actually take that back a little bit. I do have a lot. I have 4 wardens in total, I think. I have 2 on Arkenstone, 1 on Anor, and 1 on... what's that one called? I know the name of it. Landreval. Yeah, getting a lot of spiders here, so still searching for wolves. Got one more wolf right here, so I'll only need one more after this. And pretty much got all the spiders. I think I have a couple aggroes, so also just one more spider. There's another spider right next to me, actually. Didn't see this one at first. Saw another one. Maybe this is the one I actually did see. So yeah, we'll get one more wolf pelt, hoping it actually drops. I think all of them have dropped. I don't think I've actually killed a wolf and it not dropped at this point. It can be kind of fun when the quest items don't always drop and you might have to go around killing a bit. It can be frustrating at times too, but can also be fun. I've had bad luck searching here for wolves though. And there's one. I just feel like that's the way with this quest, having no issues with the wolves at all. So we got all of our quests done. Now we actually do have all of our quests done in Mirkwood. Some of them I won't be turning in because they're in other areas, but they are done. And then I do have the book quest, which of course is not done. I could already be doing Ostunhoth if I wanted to level really fast. Could probably already be level 65, use a couple XP boosts even. The rested XP and like one of those 100% boosts that I got from the server issues. I think that was back in March, even like 3 months ago, that they had the server issues and you got a lot of XP boosts from that pack. Could have used a couple of those and just run like school and library back to back over and over again and got to level 65 pretty quickly.
How can I be of service? What do you need?
Got a ton of stuff to turn in. I did a lot of quests, so that makes sense.
What do you need?
Well, now we have a lot more quests. We need to summon and defeat the Doorstock's Lair Spinner. That sounds fun. Let me see what these guys have here. I don't remember these ones particularly compared to the other ones. They don't even have a Warden's Javelin. They have all the non-damaging ones, I guess.
How may I be of service to you?
Okay, so Max Schwardner, you haven't played for years. Is the PvP game mode totally dead now? It is not totally dead. There's on Arkenstone, there's a relatively large community there. That'd probably be your best bet if you're looking to PvP. Just compared to the other servers, just a lot more people play with that one there. And I know it's fairly active. Not like super active and not like a ton of people playing, but it is fairly active on Arkenstone. And they don't have PvP on like the legendary servers, so you can't really, it's not an option even though these servers have pretty decent population. But what I am looking for is some gear. Don't care too much about the potions. They're a tiny bit better than what I have. Could get some pretty bad food. So the pocket item is something to consider. It'd be a big vitality upgrade, but I kind of feel like the mitigation and critical rating, I still have that Hellegrod pocket item. Didn't find anything better in all of Moria. It's just got really good stats that I need. Don't even really need the physical mitigation of it that much either. And then here's another one with physical mitigation. If that had tactical mitigation, I'd actually go ahead and pick it up and replace the other one. That's a nice pocket item if you want your mastery on a tactical class. And then for bracelets, there's actually a chance. Mine aren't too bad. I really like the finesse on my purple one there. Another one for tactical mastery, of course. And then actually the tactical mitigation one, that's one to consider, but for landscape don't typically need that as much. But then you run into like a random fire mob like I did in the skirmish and you'll take a bit more damage. I don't know what my tactical is right now, 29.8, so yeah, pretty low compared to the 50% for physical, which is at the cap. But I don't think I would consider that better than the one with finesse. Maybe the one with resistance, but I don't think that's the biggest deal, and I lose some of my other stats. Then yeah, nothing good for the gloves there. Nothing good for the shoes as far as that goes. Yeah, okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Thought I'd spend a minute there searching, just looking at the vendors, so we could know for sure if I wanted anything, and I do not. Yeah, the PvMP got a decent update when they added a new map, but as far as I know, pretty much nobody played it. And then they have made like little updates with the stats of the creeps and I think some of maybe the gear for creeps and just general things going on. Because I don't play PvP all that much, I'm not too familiar with all that stuff. So we need to go to a dangerous lair, I think, and summon and defeat the Doorstock's lair spinner. That sounds pretty fun. I guess it's daytime. It got like really bright out. Not nearly as spooky looking when you have nice yellow light shining through. Yeah, get more screenshots. I really need a better outfit. Like my outfit being black and all isn't too bad for, could get a potential good one. I don't know what my gear pieces are. I was gonna say my shoulder pads and chest piece kind of seem to match, but they're not like questing gear or anything that I get more pieces of a set. There is a spider, but not the one I need. The one I need will be up towards here, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's a little cocoon for that, but as warm up, we can kill this huge spider. And then we can see what the Doorstock's lair spinner is compared to this giant spider. Surety of death and desolation. Kind of looking at my inventory, I know it's a really big mess right now. I keep forgetting to actually deconstruct all my relics. That's why I keep needing to talk to an LI person, then I just like completely forget. Dane and Glory, that is up there, so we have a lot of quests for that area again, this time to just defeat the Moral Vol, and we already did that to collect tokens from them. We also need to summon and defeat the Morval Guard, So a lot of things with that. I think I got the Wolf Keeper. Okay. I actually ran into the Wolf Keeper. I guess I didn't realize that somebody actually summoned him because I didn't see him ever anymore again. But we have to use the Wolf Whistle to summon the Wolf Keeper, and we'll defeat him. Don't know why I keep pressing in. I guess it was accident. I'm probably looking for the map key. And I'm playing one-handed right now while drinking my water. Okay, so here is a Wolf Whistle. Sounds like we should use that. Maybe I'll summon this Wolf Keeper. Maybe we can defeat this Wolf Keeper. See you, Max. Thanks for joining the stream, and I will keep up with the good videos, hopefully. There's Blackmaw. Kind of feel like I need to kill him just because he's there. But yeah, as far as quests go, I think that is all. Actually, we should do this one. We'll untrack the completed ones and work on these 4, these 5. And I think I have some for the shade. So yeah, I need to find a shade actually in auto game. Find one that will speak with me. Not one that wants to kill me. And then is there another quest here? Yeah, there is, the red one. Confront shades and search them for clues. Okay. So yeah, that's just probably killing them. Their clues will be my loot, I suppose. I don't know, I might actually like collect clues when they die, as possible, which would just be loot, but not like my loot. Yeah, collect fell-looking coins. Sounds like something I should sell for gold instead of turn in for the quest reward. Is this a shade that will talk to me? I actually can use Mithril coin to go to that one. These guys are talking to me, but it's not, I guess, the one that will speak with me. They're just talking and not speaking. Okay, I see him on the map actually, the ring for that, so we'll get that. I was kind of hoping I could kill that shade. He's a good one that we will not kill. Because we still need 7 more, so it's quite a bit more. Token of fealty. Oh, that is a quest item. The other one I got something else, I thought. I don't know, they might drop different things every time. Or a few different things they can maybe drop. So return with evidence of something. Finding a lot more shades to kill right here, though. When I saw the one I just talked to as a signature, I thought potentially would have to kill him. But I do not. Apparently I have to return with some evidence. I guess have their innocence because it's unconvincing innocence. Yeah, so the token of fealties are the fell-looking coins. Oh, I need to tap this one real quick. Somebody else here trying to take my kills. Okay, so 2 more shades and 2 more clues. There's 1 shade. Again, the Lore Master is hitting it. Lore Masters can be scary. We saw them one-shot some green mobs earlier. Kind of occasionally been in the mood for my Lore Master more, but I don't know if I just burnt out on him or something. Because I was doing that series and kind of going pretty hard on him. Just working with the streams and progressing on him, and then it was like I took a break, I guess, and started playing my Warden because I got him to level cap and wanted to do level cap stuff on my Warden and just play my Warden more in general and other characters once I got him to the level cap. And then even with like, I guess you do eventually kill this guy. Spoilers. Hopefully he's counting as a shade I get to kill. Nope. I didn't think he would, but thought I could still tap him, and I got 29 silver for it. But yeah, that's kind of what happened with my Lore Master. Just got maybe burnt out a little bit with him, but wanted to play other characters, and then even with Moria, there wasn't too much interest for me to continue on him when I wanted to do it on my Warden. So he's a possibility to do something on. The kind of problem at this point with new expansions is it's all the same, so on him I might not end up doing the story content, even though kind of the point of this that series was to do more of the story content and go kind of zone by zone, completely completing them out like I was doing. So one possibility with him is I could just play him and maybe level him doing skirmishes and other things, so I'm not doing the same content over and over. Although maybe I would go with him in a few months and then do Mirkwood, and I wouldn't mind doing Mirkwood again while I do Inundwaith on my Runekeeper and just leave it at that. And then I also want to get my Guardian up. That's another character just because I enjoy the red line and enjoy playing the Guardian in general besides tanking. Okay, so need to reposition my legs. There. I have my headphones off and need to find a spot to put them. But yeah, I need to actually think about what I need to do here now. I've completed a lot more quests. We'll untrack all the ones that are ready for turn-in again, and I have 3 it looks like I need to do. So summon and defeat, yeah, the Morval Guard. Collect relics of interest from the Morvals, and then defeat Morvals. So we have to kill a lot of these bat people. That's basically what I got out of that. We have to defeat a bat person boss, and then just defeat bat people. Although Morval, or Marivel, as I guess the plural should be. Oh yeah, they like to root me. I was gonna go like pulling out a lot more. Can chain pull pretty fine, as long as they don't root me. There's our favorite train. Okay, that should be enough stuff to kill all of them. I know a lot of the mobs are wanting to resist me, but I really feel like I did enough hits there. They should start dying any moment here, and even like these mobs that I'm pulling now just use like Desolation, Warcry. I feel like at that point they should die, but maybe it's the same mob that keeps resisting, so I like totally lose out on a kill by doing this chain pulling stuff. But I'm getting good progress. I'm not doing that great with the relics. I guess they're not dropping all the time. Not too much of a problem. No, maybe getting relics that aren't of interest. Just need to kill a lot more. Continue what I'm doing basically. Warden things. We'll use one more. Oh, maybe we'll use one more. We'll get stunned first. I don't know where this boss I need to kill. I was kind of just assuming here, and it looks like I assumed correctly. I didn't actually know. This was just kind of deep into the camp, and usually with something like that, you expect it to be towards the end of the camp. So we'll defeat the Morval Guard. Hopefully we'll defeat the Morval Guard. I guess I shouldn't assume I'll just succeed. How do you... yeah, that's how you can do that. I want to use my power restore, and I had to remember how to quickly build it. Which master race to actually do it, just because that's one I so infrequently use. So, Universe Cookie, you got back into playing your Runekeeper since you made a Warden. It's a nice change. You missed the class and haven't played it since Isengard. That's a long time, and you loved the stream. Glad you're loving the stream. And yeah, Runekeeper, Warden, they're both my top 2 classes, so I think you can't really go wrong with either. And they're really different from each other, so I really just like the variety I can get out of playing both of them. Okay, we should be able to do a lot of chain pulls down here and get quite a few of them removable and get 2 more relics. Feel like that could be anywhere from maybe 2 to 10 kills more depending if I get the drops. Don't mind either. Wouldn't particularly enjoy 10 as much, but it shouldn't be too hard to get that many. It looks like they're dropping anyway. Maybe these ones down here just have a higher drop rate. Okay, so we are ready for a bunch of turn-ins again. Really fun questing here, and again with the Haunted Hen, and this was the part I remembered a little bit with Dana Glore up here with the Morables, and doing good with that, having fun with it. I remember the little bit of Mirkwood that I actually do remember being fun. Actually, I want to destroy that, and destroy that, and destroy that. Destroy that. So there's some inventory spaces, loot all those. So the Warden Spear actually has a chance to be an upgrade. I'll have to see, I'll identify it and see what I can get the DPS up to. But that is pretty much all that I care about, and we need to go on the bridge. Actually jump down here. Oh yeah, I was making sure, yeah, I did complete all the quests. I don't know how well you all can hear when I get like a drink of water, but for some reason today I am particularly thirsty. So I keep playing one-handed and I can't change the camera, and it's actually bothering me.
What can I do for you?
At least you can move, like in a game like that, it just really messes up the camera, and I feel like if I was watching it would actually annoy me a little bit, but that's just so y'all know what's going on with that.
How can I be of service?
Oh, we leveled up. That's nice. Well, we're 2/5 of the way done with Mirkwood levels. Again, I don't care too much about the levels just because I'm doing all the quests anyway. It doesn't really matter when I hit 65. Just because I'll hit 65 when I hit 65. I guess it would be nice for doing endgame things, but just making any sort of progress with that is good. And because I plan to do the whole zone, that's just why I'm not worried in general about leveling. So we need to do some legendary item things, and then I think I might be wrapping the stream up, and probably within the half hour I'll see where these quests are, because I don't want to like if it seems possible that I'll be finished with the Haunted Inn, I'll probably try and wrap that up because I see more quests in Dana Glore. And then yeah, we'll probably be headed out for the day after that. So let's see if this new LI I got... Oh, I actually can't do it yet. Well, I have a javelin that's ready to reforge. Okay. We might spend a minute here doing this stuff. Javelin, I need to stop leveling. Don't think that will happen. Actually, it will happen in a couple days, unfortunately. Almost can get that light type damage up. So just 124.8 DPS I can get. I can't see the new one. Yeah, I can't slot any more legendary. I didn't think it would let me do that. Do I have a javelin? I don't care too much about the javelin I have equipped now, besides it has like the settings, gems. It doesn't even have a good rune, so I don't care too much about that. I can equip a new javelin. The legacies I know on it are really bad, so anything else I could get would be good. The second age one has... It actually has better legacies, so I might go ahead and do that one, but that would actually replace a slot as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get... Let's just see what that does. That's to this green one, so we can go ahead and use like all my really low things on the green one. Clear my inventory a little bit and level that up a bit. And we'll deconstruct it when it gets to level 31, when it should be able to use all this stuff on it, and then maybe even a little bit more. Really feel like I'm clearing out my inventory with this, so that is good. Okay, we'll reforge that. Don't want any of those legacies. And then yeah, we'll get one more maybe. That's all I can use with that one. Okay, we actually need 9,000, so 10,000 will be perfect. Now we can deconstruct it.
Greetings to you.
So that is the tealish one. The only one I'd really want out is maybe range damage. I'm going to save all this stuff for level 65, the 65 allies, because I'll be replacing what I have with that anyway. Okay, and then if we equip the new javelin, I can just deconstruct that one. That one should get me a lot of stuff. Defiant challenge damage return, that would probably be spear shield, gamma damage, don't care about that. This game at critical rating is something a little bit to consider, but it's just really bad. So we'll just do that and get the Defiant Challenge damage return. Okay, so I have the new javelin equipped, so we can actually slot the new other thing now, the new spear. And this, the maximum DPS is 115.6, so yeah, it won't be an upgrade. I kind of didn't expect it to be, but it was worth checking. Probably end up keeping the first stage to level 65. I don't see much getting better at that point. Reaper 5 Gaming, when do you get your first legendary? Like level-wise, you can get it at level 45, so you actually get it from Walls of Moria doing that, which is the level 50 like intro into Moria, but you can start that at level 45. I personally recommend doing 47 instead as a good level for that.
Greetings to you.
But you can do 45 if you want. You might just run into a little bit difficulty. Oh, we need to deconstruct all these things. Almost forgot about that again. Okay. Got a lot of stuff to deconstruct, but that will actually save a lot of inventory space. It's a lot of clicking though. I'll have to click 75 more times. I guess I could lock everything else and just do deconstruct all. There we go. It's probably going to take a bit. There we go. Oh, I still have to click it like 20 times, but it's doing all the different stacks at once. There we go. So yeah, I have a ton of these now. I don't need tier 1 for anything. I'm actually kind of curious. Or I guess I can't see the level 60 stuff yet. No, I'm gonna go broke doing that. I'm actually probably getting a decent amount of shards. So I have a ton of tier 2 things. I'm expecting I'll need tier 3 for whatever the level 65 version of these are. But I think that's a good point for my allies to be done with that for today, and maybe track my new javelin, which is my second age, but oh yeah, this one I guess I do need to equip some new things for it. Okay. I kind of forgot about this part, so we need to look at the relics real quick on this. Don't remember if there's a setting I like. Endings? Yeah, endings, I like that one. Okay, and I can easily meld that, so we'll get one of those. And then I want a rune of power. The last one I check? Yeah, the last one I check. And then I think the gems I can just use are better than what I can get from these. Like 200 morale. The charity one would be good if I were tactical and don't care too much about the block, so we'll quickly get these. Must slot. Oh, this javelin's only level 58. Well, that means I can't equip those. Not the biggest deal. We'll go ahead and just do that tier 4 gem, and then I really don't care about this. We'll do a random tier 2 one. It gives like a little bit of a boost, and then I get some mastery if I do like morale here. Alright, so that is good with those. Guess that is not the exit. But yeah, the quest. We'll look at the quest once we get out of the Haunted Inn. See where I need to go. Looks like 2 of them near the Oathbreakers. The Shades area, rather. And then up to the north, back at Dananglore, we have to do Scout. Search for the first Scout, second Scout, third Scout. And maybe a couple other things up there. Defeat the Greedy Moral Thief, I assume that is up there. So we need to find evidence of violence, old weapons, and sign of the Necromancer's influence. Doesn't look like killing them gives any of that. There's some loose earth. Perhaps that will be a sign of the Necromancer's influence, or it will be old weapons? Doubt it's old weapons. Could be evidence of violence. I don't see how though. Maybe somebody's buried there. I guess we're trying to see if they're actually innocent, which, based on the earlier quest, I don't think they will be. And the fact that we just... Who is hitting me? Somebody is. There he is. I just, like, totally couldn't see which one was hitting me. This guy right here. Looks like he ran out of power, actually, and would have run up to me. Oh, that was what came to pass. I don't even know what that was. Uncovered a battered book. Well, that was not one of the things I was looking for. Because I was like, the dirt didn't make sense for any of the things I mentioned for the Dwindling Hope quest. According to the map, there might be something down here. Don't see what. I'm not targeting anything, so I think we're good to move north. Kind of looked in this area. I keep pressing delete and just haven't found anything. I don't know if I maybe just need to run over specific areas, or if I do actually need to find some specific things, items. So it's kind of odd that I'm not really finding anything this whole area. Again, killing the mobs doesn't give credit. And I feel like something with the old weapons is definitely something I need to actually click. This is kind of weird. It just says I should search it carefully. I don't know, maybe I need to go by these guys? I'm still trying to target anything and not targeting anything. Maybe something down here? There's some blood right here. There's evidence of violence, okay. So now what do we need? We need weapons or something like that? Old weapons and a sign of the necromancer's influence. Perhaps I missed something around this area? Not seeing anything. Oh, there's a pile of weapons? I didn't even see the pile of weapons. It's really dark here now. I think these are weapons? Yeah. It's getting nighttime, I assume it's getting really dark here. Actually kind of surprisingly bright during daytime here in Mirkwood. Okay, now we need to find signs for Necromancer's influence. I don't know where to look for that one. Actually, it has on the map. Oh, there's a little tiny area up to the northeast for the Necromancer's influence. Which it should be a tiny area, but it's like way up here, out of the town actually. On the map it looks like. Like a little bit up this road even, and around. I don't know if you all can see it on the map, but I was able to see that glowing around. Oh, right here. I assume it's this thing, yeah, shrine. Okay, so those are both ready for turn-in, so we can head up to Dananglor. And kill some bat people again. Probably. Actually, I don't think I have a question. Why does this look so unfamiliar? I guess I went to the east. I feel like this is something, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is actually the Strike Against Dananglor skirmish part of it. Maybe I do need to go up here. We'll go up this way and just kind of explore what it looks like actually on landscape, because I have not been here yet. A lot of mobs around. Yeah, not finding anything right here. I was kind of hoping I would have access to, I guess way up there is where I need to go. But it was worth exploring, I think, even though we didn't find anything. It's It's really weird that they just like basically got completely rid of the player lantern that you could actually change the settings on. So I have one on now, but you used to be able to turn it on or off and turn it like to high or low. But they removed that setting. It was like a year ago. I used to use that a lot and it would be helpful. I have no idea why they would have gotten rid of it, but yeah, just kind of a random weird thing, and I noticed I actually had one for once. Well, this scout is dead. Don't know which number scout it is, but it's the dead scout. Of course, I get 2 allies for classes that aren't mine, so don't want them. Destroy them quickly. Third scout, or first scout. One of these scouts is dead right here as well. Don't know what else I would have expected. I hope the NPCs that gave me the quest didn't expect them to be alive, because I've ran like all over this area and actually seen these scouts, and probably could have told them they were dead the whole time. I'm actually searching them. Oh, breeze no more. I guess searching for signs of life. But again, I probably could have already told them that and just got to... Could have accepted the quest and acted like I didn't, and then just turned it in and got all their nice quest rewards they give me. Okay, so what are we getting here? Both the third scout and the... dude we need a summon? No, the greedy Moreoval thief, and collect the priceless elf treasure. Assume that's what the greedy Moreoval thief has. There's that minstrel that doesn't look like a minstrel. I've seen a lot of hunters that have captain-like cosmetics, and it's been kind of annoying. I always think I'm running into captains, and then they're suddenly hunters. Like, I feel like I've got a decently warden-looking type cosmetic, at least. I don't think I would immediately think of any particular other class. Especially, like, with the wardens, you have the spear and javelin and shield, so you have all that going if you use those. Assume you would use a javelin. My spear, I actually need to get the... Oh, I do have the cosmetic of it on. I was gonna say I really like that orc skewer. Still probably the favorite spear I have in this game, cosmetic-wise. I did get all my quests done. Was double checking that, and I did. We're actually going to go this way. I don't think I've actually gone this way yet, but we'll go this way to do our turn-ins. Kind of odd, though, that I haven't gone this way yet. Really feel like that's something that's just, like, I would typically do. Also, just realized I haven't been tracking the Ilex Woods. I know I can get that. I'll just ignore it since the wolf wants to kill me. He does not want me getting those branches. But yeah, just because I haven't gotten recipes, kind of forget about crafting. Hasn't felt as useful. The woodworker in general is a little bit less useful, especially with weapons after you get to the legendary weapons. Weapon crafters just in general, I think, become a lot less useful. It's kind of unfortunate because, like, there's no reason to make like a big two-handed great club when anybody else could use something better with their legendary items. Though you can occasionally get like a DPS upgrade, which would be better.
Greetings.
Could be better, wouldn't just like automatically be better. So now we're going back to the gravestone to examine it more closely. That's not too bad of a quest idea. Well, we'll do that. Again, I'd like to finish the Haunted Inn. At least this quest set here would be kind of ideal. Didn't really expect to finish Doorstocks going into this, but it kind of seems like where we will be going. Not 100% sure that's what's going to happen, but that is what it appears will happen. And then after that, I assume I have Emon Loom. I don't know if that has any particular quest, but we'll have Tar Morvith and Scuttle Dells. And then also just Emon Loom general area here, perhaps, and then Ashen's Blades. and then Gathbers, and then we'll have Dol Guldur, but that one's a little bit different. It's a little bit scarier in a different way than the rest of Mirkwood, how it's scary. Or spooky. I think I called it spooky on the stream, which fits more than just scary. Maybe scary, but Dol Guldur is more scary. So now we need to talk to Prestidir at the Haunted Inn. I feel like we've probably talked to him a lot. I found the lost leaves from the Book of Records. Guess that's what I got from my closer examination. Oh, we got some gloves. I don't know when we got these gloves, but we got them. Not that great, I would guess. I mean, they're not an upgrade, and just in general, they don't seem to have anything going for them. Finish that. Now we can confront the Kingdom villager. And unfortunately we had spoilers. Yeah, I should be careful that no falling tree branch destroys my pointy hat. That would be a really unfortunate way to not only lose your hat from it being burnt, but to also get knocked down. And there are a lot of trees here that could do that to me. Oh, we got a couple good crits in a row. Unfortunately, we had the spoilers that we already were going to kill him, but we probably could have already figured that out because he was a signature, and I kind of expected to kill him the whole time. He probably wouldn't have had that like signature border around him if we didn't kill him. We're good. I still have a really messy inventory. I saw somebody buying like legendary shards for like 5 gold and just saw I had some in my inventory. I could have sold those because I have no reason to keep them. So yeah, we're done with the Haunted Inn. I have 2 quests for Emyn Loom, one for Drownholt, and then another quest inside Drownholt with the Epic quest. So we got all those tracked again, and I do want to check to see if I've earned any wit. I have not earned any wit. I'm still witless. And as far as deeds go, working on Orc and Uruk Slayer Advanced should get that done easily, especially if we do Dol Guldur, and same with Warg Slayer and Beast Slayer. Not sure if there are spiders in any of those instances, probably, but I'm not familiar with one right now. Deeds of Mirkwood, already done all the questing deeds. Got a lot of Virtue XP on that, probably kind of wish I got it on Wit now. Got a lot of discoveries, could get a lot of Virtue XP from those. Yeah, that's where my Virtue XP. What's going on with that? I'm level 62 now and completed basically 2 of the parts of Mirkwood, Mirkeaves and Doorstock, and then we'll do Drownholt probably next time. Which, speaking of next time, I might try to do 2 streams tomorrow, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. If I did that, the one in the evening would probably be a little bit later, but kind of the reason I want to do that is I want to finish Veils of Anduin on Arkenstone. So I might do that one in the morning and then go back to Mirkwood here in the evening, or could do the reverse depending what I feel like, but it'd probably be that order. But because I'm enjoying Veils of Anduin, I have like 1 more quest storyline to do, I'd probably do that. And then in the evening we'll do Drownholt, I'm guessing, is at least start with Drownholt, see where that goes, maybe do more. But yeah, that is my plans at least. And yeah, that is a good point to wrap up the stream. Got that quest set done. Might try to look at my crafting a little bit. We'll see what that... I just don't have any recipes, and I haven't come upon a vendor that has recipes yet, so that might be further in. Maybe with Emyn Loom we'll find some. Could also be good to just travel to Emyn Loom to go ahead and go there and see what's there. Might do that as well. But anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. So I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I'm still having a lot of fun questing in Mirkwood here, but if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more, and thanks for watching and joining, everyone.